Hello and welcome to What the Hey, where I'm your regular host of What the Hey, and today on What the Hey, I am once again answering yet another question. When I go into my notebook of knowledge, I see the question of what the hey is my favorite cartoon. Now, this question was asked by Paris Joseph, aka Baby Brown, so hello to you and thank you very much for asking the question. So first off, I must state, I never really have a favorite of anything, I just have a bunch of things clumped together that I really like, which is what I did. Like, it's the same thing with music. Like, I don't have a favorite type of music, I just have different types of music that I really like to listen to. Like, if you ask me my favorite movie, I wouldn't really know. Second thing I wanted to say, it honestly just depends on what your definition of cartoon is. You could be talking about like an actual cartoon, like a political cartoon. You could be talking about an animated show, which is animation the same thing as cartoon. I don't know. So the list of shows that I put down are what I would consider to be cartoons, and when I looked up cartoon show, these are the things that kind of popped up, and I picked the ones that I really liked from what I saw. I still don't have a favorite, but here's a list of the shows that I like that I guess I would consider cartoons. So shows that I would consider to be really good cartoons are like Scooby-Doo, like the old stuff, Dexter's Laboratory, Hey Arnold, Tom and Jerry, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Ed, Edd and Eddy, DuckTales, Cat Dog, Recess, and Inspector Gadget. Those are all things from like my childhood that I remember that I really enjoyed. So there's a list, but I still don't have a favorite, I don't think. In terms of like why I like them, I guess like the old kind of just, it's not gritty, but that's how I always think of it, kind of gritty art style, and the audio for all of them is just something that's so cool to me and I love it. The best thing I can compare it to is like old Disney movies like Bambi, like the intro for that where the audio, it's not gritty, but like I don't know how to describe it, but that kind of stuff just I feel like kind of falls in line with all of the like shows I listed kind of. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, as well as Recess. I guess you could say that they aren't as old as some of the other shows. They're just really fun, but I feel like they kind of fall into the same kind of like time era, kind of animation quality and stuff. All of them are so cool. I'm a sucker for good character design, and all the shows that I listed all have great characters with good designs. So like the animators and artists for those shows, very nice. But as I said before, it really just comes down to what you define as a cartoon, because I looked it up and I was getting some pictures for cartoons that was like Bolt, like the most recent animated movie, like that's considered a cartoon, stuff like that, but I don't know, it just depends. And it's like some people consider anime to be a cartoon, so like what exactly is the defining thing? And I feel like it varies for everyone and from what they've seen, but like I can't necessarily give you an answer if I don't have anything to go off of like what you think is a cartoon, I guess. I don't know. I guess I could say that American Dragon with like Jake Long in it, that whole show, probably, if that's considered a cartoon, probably one of my favorites. I think that has to do with the fact that I played a lot of Spyro the Dragon when I was younger, and seeing a show about a young dude turning into a dragon, so cool. But yeah, I don't think that necessarily answers your question, it just gives like a wide array of different options you could choose from. There you go. So yeah, that's more or less the answer to the question, so if you have any questions, let me know and I'll get to answering them as soon as I can, so thank you so much for watching. Bye.